So we are ready for the pistol bash. I think this should be the pistol bash only for the video. So after pistol bash, I will mute myself for a moment because knowing NEWERA and KOMPLEKSiii, this video will. Oh, okay. Oh no, they already started. Already decided everything. Okay, so I missed the pistol bash. Never mind. I thought that they were up to play another one at least because we swapped to Toujane. We definitely did not play the pistol bash on Toujane. Okay, I got a bit surprised at her, but okay, we're starting game. We are on Toujane, and now it's 3 versus 3. KOMPLEKSiii versus NEWERA. Both teams with 3 wins, no losses, no draws. But one of them will not get a win out there because it's physically impossible for both to get a win. It is possible for both to not get a loss, but it would require this game to go for 24 rounds straight with 12 one side, 12 to other side. 2 versus 2. Ixa is pushing with a shotgun. Ixa and Kirba against Nalump and Losa. Kirba finds Losa. Oh no, Nalump is spotted. Is he going for the bash kill? He might have been, but Kirba was waiting out there. That was a free kill, but I am much more than sure that NEWERA player was going here for the bash kill. 1 versus all. And it's a simple, very simple ending of this point from the NEWERA side. 1-0. And now Chiba, oh, that was a beautiful shot. That was a one, fantastic. 1950 finds one as well. NEWERA found himself in 2v5 situation. Kirba looking for something, but now he's left all alone. Kirba gets 2. 3 more to go. Kirba. But RPZ was already there. 1-2-1. KOMPLEKSiii, they will not give this game easily. Now to start another one. A set of nades from the side of NEWERA. But Chiba is one again. The one to find the first kill. Chiba with a fantastic scope. He's the one playing the sniper rifle on the ally side this time. Nodix with response on the RPZ. So one of the sniper rifles should be dead. Oh no, I forget. RPZ is not the one to play sniper rifle here. 1950 with a kill. Chiba with another one with a pistol on Nodix. 4 versus 2. KOMPLEKSiii looking for another win. Especially after that one kill from 1950 because Kirba is now all alone. Kirba is looking for something more. Kirba having some troubles. Nice pistol shot. 1 versus 3. Kirba still in the fight. But bomb is already down on side. Kirba looking for another one. Kirba spots the enemy, but Kirba has to find elimination. Spotting enemies not enough unless you do have a killer size. But here Kirba does not even have one anymore because Losa blew his head off. 2-1. KOMPLEKSiii finding themselves in a lead. And trust me, this is not often to see on the stream, to see someone being up around 2 against NEWERA. Benku finds Nalump. This time NEWERA does not lose the first player in first 15 seconds of the round, so the points will not go in such an easy manner for KOMPLEKSiii. Chiba playing very, very aggressively with that scope. RPZ, oh, he knows. RPZ, it was more than 3 for KOMPLEKSiii player. 4 versus 4, Mozart down. RPZ very close to finding another one, but now Ixa gets Chiba. 4 versus 3, and NEWERA still holding still in this defense. RPZ with a smoke, he has a lot of space. He can provide eliminations for his teammates. Oh, but Ixa was expecting this one, and RPZ will not bring much more value to round number 4. 4 versus 2. KOMPLEKSiii looking for the duo clutch. Low send 1950. 1950 from behind the chest. Nodix finds those. 1950 is the only one standing. 1950 finds one, but Kirba is waiting there to get a re-kill. 2-2. 2-2. That's how I would even could say this one. Ixa. Lots of fights, and that's on middle as well as on the B-long. And Benku. He wants to show that the win belongs to NEWERA. Benku aims straight at the long. Kirba from the Kirba from the Axis spawn. But this time both teams are playing very slowly. This time also NEWERA is playing very slowly. We have seen a different gameplay from them where we are playing breakout, because then the defense was much more active, but now the defense is also looking great. Those are 4 kills from NEWERA, only Nalump left alive. And that was just a wall of guns ready to interact whenever KOMPLEKSiii players are showing up to the fight. 3-2 without a single loss of a player right now. And NEWERA gets back the lead that they've got after the first points. We're almost at the half of the first half, at the first quarter of the game. That's how we could even describe this one. Mozart Nalump with a quick trade, and RPZ trying to get a quick push on the B-long. Complete rush from one of the KOMPLEKSiii players, 1950. Oh, it reminds me of Dust Twins. He's going low, but now Losa finds Igzo, 3 versus 3. And it's 1950 gets that shot. 1950, he did have some occasions, but Mozart was fed up with all of that and finally showed one good shot with a scope. Nodix also with a kill. 3 versus 1. Losa in a clutch. Losa in a pit. Oh no, it's a bash kill from Kirba. Bonk! And that's 4-2 for NEWERA. Igzo. NEWERA going for 2 waves of grenades, and the first one already found the kill. RPZ down from the smots at nade. Benku finds Chiba this time. Also B-long was held by NEWERA, but now Igzo and Mozart dead. 3 versus 3. Nordics on the top of the roof. Nordics. But KOMPLEKSiii, as we see, is not a team that will push very freely, and NEWERA is feeling more and more freedom on this defense, because now we see another one. 5 versus 2 might be coming up if 1950 and Nalum do not intervene right now. Kirba having some troubles, but no 1950, no Nalum are able to finish it off, so he's ready with a full HP bar again. Kirba looking for something, and it is very interesting for me that they were playing both on the same roof. That might have been a surprise. Now Nalump with elimination, but Nadex was waiting up there, and as I said, this fact that they were playing 2 people on the same roof, it was a huge surprise. But now 1950 finds Nadex, and it is all down to 1v1, but Benko finds the kill, and NEWERA finds another one. 5-2. NEWERA, after that shaky start, do not show any signs of weakness. 5-2. And KOMPLEKSiii, I think they do need to spice it up a bit. They do need to turn up the tempo a bit if they want to have chance for more points than the Allies side. 1950 looking for something. Oh, that was a dangerous grenade. This time 1950 was able to dodge this one. He will from one in a response. KOMPLEKSiii. A B-long smoke is successfully not letting KOMPLEKSiii in, but Nordics is successfully decapitating RPZ. 5 versus 4. NEWERA once again in lead, and KOMPLEKSiii pushing that smoke, but Igzo was waiting for that. Igzo was more than sure that someone will come straight under his rifle. 5 versus 3. Losa. Oh, he got a chance, and he's shown us beautiful shot, but still, it is not looking great. But now, finally, KOMPLEKSiii with something to set an attack, but no, not for long. Nordics and Benku. Oh, it seems like a play. It seems like a playtime for NEWERA in this defense side. Losa in the 1v3 situation. Finds Mozart. He's able to retreat. Nate is more than far from getting that kill, but Benku with a nice jump shot, and that would be enough to find a win. 6-2. NEWERA continuing the hot streak. And finally we see pause. This is the first pause during the game, as we see on the stream, at least I think so. But KOMPLEKSiii do need to get some insights of how they could beat the New Era defense, because we see that they are able to find some eliminations. It's not like New Era's defense is indestructible, because it doesn't seem this way. Of course, it still looks very strong, it still looks very solid, but it does have some openings, it does have some cracks that can be used for KOMPLEKSiii to find the win, to find a bit of a better score in the first half. 4 more rounds to go. So there is plenty of time to fight for the score, to not let New Era get away with as many points as they want to. 6 by far from the defense side. I would love to see one, maybe not fully rushed round, but I would love to see one round to push more from KOMPLEKSiii on B long or on middle street, because we do see that New Era mostly throws grenade on those far away positions, because KOMPLEKSiii is playing slowly and New Era looks up there, because also with those nades they can get allies out of the safe spots, and that can be used for some advantages. So KOMPLEKSiii, if they rush, they could find the Era in the awkward spot where they are not fully prepared for the fight. But we'll see what would be presented to us by the allies on the offense side. Nordics already coming up on the roof. Nordics already got some info, and Mozart already gets the kill. Chiba eliminated in the sniper duel. Nordics, oh, he also gets a fantastic occasion for 1, fantastic occasion for 2, for 3. Oh, Nordics, that was so clean from the New Era player, and now it's only low, so not for long. Ixo with a kill, Ixo with the final one of round number 9, 7-2, and that pause did not bring absolutely anything for KOMPLEKSiii, but more and more pressure coming from New Era. $19.50, he pushed through the nades, but Mozart, once again the sniper rifle. Benko, New Era is in the mood, New Era is in the play. Benko finds another one, Ixo, now Chiba only left. This is a rush, this is an absolute rush of those points. New Era completely dominating this match. Now Chiba, he needed to get this one, he was obliged to get this one, but for now it will be there, because Mozart was waiting there with his beautiful symphony of winnings. 8-2. And it is a bit of it is a bit confusing to me, because on the one hand it's Mozart, but on the other it's just Bach, it's just boom, it's just domination. Maybe not in this round, because this one time it actually KOMPLEKSiii was able to win the duel against Mozart, and RPZ finds a kill on Ixo. Finally something from KOMPLEKSiii, but Nordics with a response. 4 versus 3 from the KOMPLEKSiii, still advantage on the side of the allies. And New Era. Oh, Benku. Once again, New Era showing that they are fantastic players when it comes to the shooting. Kiba with another one. Chiba and 1950, they can shot with Benku. This is so fast. I would definitely feel devastated if I was out there. And now Chiba, once again, as the only one standing. Chiba with a scope. It does not help that the sniper rifle is the one in his hands. Oh, so he had occasion to hit one, did not take it, and Nordics was absolute brutal here with punishment. 9-2, New Era completely dominating this half, and it's still possible for New Era to get the 10th point in the first 12 rounds. New Era now on the 8 points win streak. I don't even remember how and when KOMPLEKSiii won the last rounds, but now Chiba getting Benko. Yes, it is an entry frag, it is an entry kill, maybe something, maybe a plan, but now Nordics in a blink of an eye finds 2. Kiba with another fantastic shot, Mozart as well, and RPZ is left against 4 players. It seems like New Era is going for 10-2. Oh, this is absolute stomp that New Era is presenting us here. RPZ is still fighting, not much longer. Mozart with another headshot, 10-2. What a domination from Axis. Now New Era needs only 3 points from the ally side, and I don't think that they will have much trouble getting those. RPG. Oh, you can train out there, but 10-2. It is not looking great. It is not looking at all for KOMPLEKSiii players. Now NEWERA in the offense. NEWERA will try to look for some aggression, but Mozart flies a bit close to the sun. A bit too close to the sun. Nordics as well. Nordics 15-4 from this guy. 3.75 KD. Benku waiting on the roof. KOMPLEKSiii players not getting baited up there. Oh, but Kiba having some trouble. Kiba! How did he find those shots? 4 versus 3. No matter if KOMPLEKSiii gets this entry kill or not, in the end of everything, it's NEWERA getting the advantage. 9 points in a row, and now they push Benku. Just baits. Ixa as well, and Ixa will be the one to find the kill. 4 versus 2, RPG and Losa still fighting. RPG with one kill, but Ixa with another one. Spots the last enemy, and Losa in the 1v3 situation where his position is already known. Losa. He was trying to get this fight, he was trying to get this win, but it was not even close. 11-2. And only 2 more points needed for NEWERA for another very dominated game. I mean, they did have some closer ones. They did have 13-8, 13-10, but they also did have 13-0, and it seems like they might even get 13-2. 4-0-0. That's the score that they are aiming for when it comes to those first 4 matches. And now Nordics with elimination number 1 of round number 14. 5 versus 4, and already some clearance from NEWERA. Chiba. More trades and more advantage for NEWERA, because now only 3 axes have to defend all of them up. Nordics finds Chiba with a beautiful nade, and now it's RPG and 1950 fighting for NEWERA to not get that 12 points. 1950 with 1 elimination, but now Nordics is on the spot. RPG is fighting, RPG is trying, RPG is looking, but bomb is planted, and RPG is eliminated by Benku. 12-2. NEWERA. They are getting the burst of this Toujane. They could start on the Axis side, and it shows. It shows how much they gave it. It gave it to them. Nalump. Finally. KOMPLEKSiii having some advantage, but not for long, because Mozart finds a refrag. I cannot even blink, and Mozart or Nordics or any NEWERA player finds the advantage. 3 versus 2. Kiba with a beautiful nade, and now it's Chiba in the 1v3 situation to keep KOMPLEKSiii in the game, but it does not look well. It seems like NEWERA is going for a huge 12-point streak for 13-2. What a match from NEWERA. Now it will be a short break, and look, considering the fact how quick was this map, I could definitely switch for another match. Give me a 2-minute break and we will go with another one.